Now we're casting even. I'm going to hop on YouTube real quick. Sorry I'm late. I had to pick pears with Laurel. It was not an option. It was like, you have to pick pears with Laurel. She's like, Mommy, I need a pear. And I'm like, okay, let's go. I had her on my shoulders. I'm like, that's the one you want right up there. So it was a requirement before I came and went live tonight that I had to pick a pear off the tree. So sorry that I'm late, but family takes precedent, and a child wanting a pear is definitely like overrules selling marbles for sure. I know my for some reason this cheek seems extra pink. I don't know. I have so many skin issues that it's ridiculous. I just have really, really sensitive skin. It seems like anything and everything sets them off. Let me get over to content. We're going to see if it works tonight. I think it might be the sunglasses. Is that not crazy? I think my sunglasses sitting on my cheeks is causing an allergic reaction. That occurred to me the other day. I was like, you know what? I think that's what's causing my cheeks to turn so red, is this allergic reaction to sunglasses, either the plastics or the metal. Because even if I switch laundry detergents, I get an allergic reaction. So it would make sense if, I'm out in the heat and I'm wearing sunglasses like all day, that something would happen. All right, let me turn this to 2 years. We will get started. All right, there we go. She gets that from her glasses. All right, that makes me feel. Oh, I only use Dove soap. So that makes. Yeah, even when I wash my face, I only use Dove soap. Oh. All right, well, like the guy on Star Trek, is that like the little like glasses? Yeah, maybe I need to just go for it and just do that. They don't touch. I like that. All right. Well, if you were over on Facebook or YouTube, I'm going to warn you right now that you need to come over to Niknax.net, especially if you're on YouTube, because if you haven't been subscribed for 2 years, you will not be able to comment. So all of my friends over on YouTube, here's the website. It's niknax.net. This is where you have to be. And you will have to come over to Niknax.net, because you have not been subscribed for 2 years. You will not be able to comment. But if you come on over to Niknax.net, you can comment, you can hang out, you can participate in the sales. So if you see something you'd like to bid on, same goes for you out on Facebook. If you're interested in purchasing anything this evening, this is where I'm having my sale, and I am multicasting to Facebook and YouTube. So I would love to have you come on over and hang out with me on Niknax.net. We have about 5,000 sellers, just over 5,000 sellers, almost 50,000 members, and over 115,000 listings. So it's kind of wild, and we would love to have you come on over and hang out with us. It's a wonderful place to be. So live sales happening all day, every day. We're like branching into other categories, and it's been very exciting. But come on over, hang out with us on Niknax. Tonight, I personally am selling marbles. So hopefully you guys are ready for some marbles. I've got a whole tote down here. Let's see if I can get inside. I think we're just going to dive right into this. I got this tote right here. So I'm just going to start pulling out of here. Yay, marbles. You're so excited. And we're going to do choice. We're going to do like, this sheet really is super red, isn't it? It looks kind of weird. We're going to do like a whole grid of 9. And I'm like, just like the last sale, I'm going to put out all 9 marbles. Yeah. I don't know. But we're going to put out the whole thing, and then you guys get to pick which marble you would like. So if you win, you get to pick a marble, and that's how it goes. And I'm just going to pick the marbles behind the scenes. I've got a lot to choose from. This is the tote we haven't even touched. So last week we went through one entire tote, one entire like flat, I guess. And then we started into another flat, which is this one. This is completely untouched. So my hope is to get through this today and then maybe dip into this a little bit. We'll see. But I think we're gonna pull some good ones today. And I'm gonna try to give you guys a little bit of variety. I like to put a little bit of variety out there. If you are interested in the marbles, I've like put out the little salt cellars out there, the little floral frogs. There's all sorts of ways that you can display these. But what's wonderful about these is they're like, I know paperweights are really popular here on Niknax, but they're like little mini paperweights and they're spherical, but you can display them on, little salt cellars like this, or floral frogs, or, even little, I love to display them on vases. That's how I display them at home. But I guess we'll get started. And I would love to have you come on over here and hang out with us on Niknax.net. That's Niknax.net. All right. So grab my filter. Wait. I'm going to grab a gummy. These are so, has anyone ever tried these before? I got them at the gas station. They're so good. If you've had them before, they're really good. Natural flavors. I love how like gummies not shown actual size. Like they did let you know that these are not the actual size of the gummies. Like you're not getting these massive gummies. They're delicious, right? But then just in case I didn't like them, I got backups because I know that I love these nerd clusters, right? I don't like candy, but gummies every time, right? Okay. I'm sorry if you guys hear me munching back here, but I'm all about the gummies today. I don't know what it is. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around. I've also got my recess. You guys are like, sometimes you guys see me drinking this and you're like, what are you drinking? Full disclosure, this is so delicious. If you guys ever see this at the grocery store, it's this weird like non-alcoholic alternative beverage. It's so delicious. So if you ever have an opportunity to drink this, it is so good. It's Recess. This is the raspberry lemon. You guys didn't ask for that, but you're welcome. No, this is it's magnesium and adaptogen infused sparkling water. Calm and cool collected. It's so freaking good. Let's see, what is the sugar content? Because you guys know I don't like a whole lot of sugar. Carbohydrates are 6 grams, 2%. It's only 20 calories. So like I'm eating the gummies and then I'm like, yeah, but this is just vitamin B6 is 60%. That's some good stuff, Yeah, magnesium is 15%. That's going to put me to sleep back here. I'm going to be all relaxed while I'm selling some marbles. So let me turn you guys around. We're going to set this up. Let me get you guys set up. Hello. Hey, come on, join us on Niknax. Actually, you know what? Let me put that back. I'm actually going to put my sign. What is the sodium? Let me tell you what the sodium is. Sodium is 15 milligrams, 1%. Hello. Hello. They have it at Wegmans, and actually they have it at Giant as well, which is our local grocery store, so I wasn't really expecting that. I just get mine online. I order mine via mail because, like, you know what? But when I run out of it, I get it at the grocery store. But it's cheaper to just buy it online. All right, so I got to set up our little... You know what? I prefer these guys. We still have all our little stickers. You're the natural flavors, please. I love that. Oh, it's Recess. So I've been experimenting with all of these non-alcoholic alternatives that show up on my Facebook feed. Because as soon as you buy like one, they all show up. So Recess and Hi-Yo are my two favorites. But Recess is really good. They both have this watermelon that's delicious. One is like a watermelon margarita that I just adore. And then Hayo has this, I think it's watermelon lime. They're delicious. I know watermelon anything. That's what it's all about, right? All right, let me get some marbles out here for you guys. I'm going to pop these open and we will get started. So you're not getting the little holders. You guys know that from last time if you were here. But we're going to just mix it up a little. And we will get started. Oh, is Pete here? I missed him. All right, I will dip into this. I don't know if anyone has Bonefish Grill, but I've been telling Christina about the watermelon drink that they have. Martini is a watermelon martini at Bonefish Grill. I know, you've been outed, Pete. She's like, we don't have Bonefish Grill in California. I'm like, you need one. All right, so we're gonna put this on the board. I absolutely love it. I had this one. Let's see if it's signed. This is, oh, it is signed. Good luck with that signature. Oh, it's not going to focus for us. It's going to do that again tonight. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So there's a signature right there. KP 2004. And then there might even be some sort of marking there as well. So we're going to put this as number 1. Oh, size? Oh, regular? Does that count as a size? Otherwise, I have to find a ruler. Give me a second. The girls may have taken my ruler. Give me 1 second. Okay. This is 1 1/4. A what? A caliper. All right. Oops, sorry. The closest one is Colorado. Road trip. All right. Actually, it works better when I just show it up close. I tried using the magnifier the other day, and I discovered that it actually works better just to show you guys the marbles through the camera. All right, so this guy, that's just a little schmutz, I think. Yep. This is also signed. Oh, this is the Steve. Steve signed this. So we'll put that as number 3. Oh, Pete ID, the artist. I missed it. I missed it. Peter, you'll have to say it again because I missed it. Here is this blue guy. This has a blue core and has the blue swirls on the outside. This is not signed. Then we have this. This is a really cool one. Yeah, you know, it's Steve. So this has sparkles, but it also has this amazing, I mean, the intricacy that goes into making the exterior and how evenly spaced they are, it just blows my mind. This is also signed. And it is signed there on the top. KP. 18 maybe. We'll put that on the middle. Let's see. How about this guy? Is that one is also signed. You can see there's a signature here. What is that signed? Oh man, I can't even read it. Let's see, there is a signature. It's a pretty color. I'm going to put that here. Let's see, how about this guy? I like these ones. I don't know why. I love that V design. We've had quite a few of these. The last time I had a sale, we had a couple of these V designs, and I thought they were pretty neat. I don't believe these are signed. Oh, wait, this one is. It has a signature right here. So there it is. And it is signed. I cannot see that one. There is a signature on that. Yeah, starting bid is $30. I'm starting them at $30, and we are going from there. Starting at $30. Here's this. I like this. This is like Easter colors. I'll put that here. Turn this one out a little bit. And how about, okay, so last week we sold that black and white. This time we have a orange and white. There it is. Fantastic. Okay, let me add these in. So starting is $30. That's my cost average. So even though some of them I might technically have a little bit more into, my cost average was about $30. So at $30, I break even, and I'm cool with that. So obviously some are going to go higher, some are going to go a little bit lower, some are going to be at the even, but I'm going to make money, and I'm cool with that. So let me just add in marble choice, and we'll get going. Marble choice, $30 start. And we should be all set. Duplicate, and we're going to start it at number 1. Move to the stage. Okay. All right, let me grab a bag. First person, and I guess we'll just get going. So you get to choose any of the marbles you see out here, and we'll run it a few times, and then we'll get going. You can't break even and make money at the, no, you can't. But if you're making money on the majority, then you are making money. If you break even on all of them, then you're not making any money at all. But I make money on the majority, and then I break even on only one, if not any. So, so it works out. We're going to start it, and it is running, and there it goes. Our first choice of the evening, and I'm going to get our bag ready. Let's take a sip of this recess. Wee! Yes, oh yeah, I'll be all set. Bandit, thank you so much. You get number 1. Bandit for number 1. Fantastic. Do any of them glow? You know, I didn't even test them. Bandit's all about number 9. Bandit knows what's up. This guy right here. Just want to make sure. Yes, all right, you got it. Let me get my cart. All right, got a fresh cart too. Fantastic. Thank you, Bandit. All right, so I'm going to run it a few times before I add any in. This is what we did the last time. That way, you know, run it down a little bit, give everybody an opportunity. We're going to duplicate, and we're going to run number 2. And there it goes. Your choice. Any of the marbles you see out there. And in the meantime, I'm going to maybe pick a couple that I want to feature. I'm actually going to dig into that second box. I'm like, maybe we'll get into the second box. Maybe yes, we are already in the second box because I'm getting in there. Let's see. There's some really big ones in here that I'm not opposed to putting out. Oops, sorry guys, I keep hitting you with the top of the box. Let's do these 2. These are great. All right, Liz Art Finds, thank you so much. Which one can I get for you? And I absolutely will show you number 8 a little bit closer. Even if Liz picks it out, I will show you a little bit closer. All right, number 5. All right, so this I'm assuming is number 5. Those sparkles on the inside, I think, make it. Yes? All right, you got it. Look at how pretty those are. That's like hypnotizing. And it is going to you. Get you a bag? Yeah, sure thing. Absolutely. Oh, this is signed. Gosh, can you guys read it? I don't know. Is it signed KF? I thought it was KP, but it could be KF. Oh, there it is. KP 2004? Maybe? There you go, Karen Fedorich. Maybe? That could be it. Let me put number 2 on here. And this is going to Liz Art Finds. Perfect. You got it. All right. Let's run it 2 more times, and then I'm going to add in. All right. So we're going to duplicate. We're going to run 3, and it is running. And number 8, you wanted to see it closer. This is number 8. I did not see. Oh, wait, maybe that is a marking. Oh, look. JD. Is that what we were looking for? DR. Oh, is that DR? DR? I don't know. It reminds me of Easter. I like the colors of it. Does it take a while to get the marbles? As far as shipping, well, we ship Monday through Thursday. So these will be going out on Monday. Yeah, these will be going out on Monday. Shouldn't take too long. Bandit! Which marble can I get for you? Number 1! All right, you got it. Number 1. This is wonderful with that blue. It's like a crosshatch. Love it. The bag. Number 3. Righty. Bandit. You got it. All right, let's run it one more time, and then we will add in. We're going to duplicate. Number 4. That is going if anyone is interested in what is on the board. Rhonda D is like, I see something I like. I feel like Bandit, Bandit has bought quite a few marbles whenever I've had them over the years. So I feel like she secretly has like a small collection and is like, I need more. I need to have the collection. And I admire that. But a lot of the paperweight artists, and I've mentioned this before, overlap with the marble artist. Like it's the same, they're the same artist. They were just like, instead of putting a flat spot on the bottom of this, I'm just going to make it round. So it was really interesting in talking to the vendors who had this marble collection, because we were able to be like, oh yeah, this artist, oh yeah, that artist makes paperweights, and we could talk a lot about the same thing. So it was really interesting. I enjoyed it. Bandit, you won again. Which one can I get for you? Oh yeah, absolutely they have. Yeah, all the marbles have gone out. I do not. We have a vendor here actually who on Niknax, Sarah Sally. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is going to Bandit. Let me see if I can pull any of her. I don't know if she has any of it listed. But let me see. I follow her on other places. And I will see if I can. And I'll add it to the buy now, because she has the most amazing lampwork marbles. I actually bought one for my dad after his quadruple bypass as a gift from another platform. No, it's Sarah Sally let me see if I can add her real quick into here. Let me see. Yes, Sarah Sally. Yeah. Hey, oh my God, you're here. Ah, there you are. Yes, you have any of your marbles listed. I wasn't sure what you were going by on Niknax. That's why I'm like, it's Sarah Sally. And then I was like, do I say her last name? And I'm like, is she going by, what is she going by on Niknax? And I didn't know. So I was like, I don't know. You will later. Please do. I would absolutely love to feature some of your items. She makes the most amazing lamp work, and she travels to Murano. She studies under the artisans there. And if you love marbles and you love the art that goes into them, she's the one you want to follow. So Smoey right there, that's her right there. So that's the person you want to follow. Smoey right there. Give her a follow. Amazing artist. I was going to try to find you. I was about to try to tag you. All right, let me see. I can put Bandit on here. All right, Bandit, you've got a bag here. I'm so glad you made it. When you asked about the marbles, I'm like, I'm selling them again Thursday. I didn't know if you'd make it. That makes me happy. Bandit did a tic-tac-toe. All right, let me add a few more in. We've got some really great pieces. This is one of those really big ones I was talking about. Check this. Oh, yeah. Check this out. This is amazing. Look at this. I know, right? So this is massive. This is like 1.5 inches. Probably one of the biggest ones they've had so far. And I have a few of this size in that last box, I just realized. I don't see any signatures here. But I really like the colors on that. Some really fun colors. So we're going to put that as number 1. It kind of goes with the whole theme, right? And then also, this is like very wispy. That has a very wispy coloring to it. And I like that wispiness. So I figured we'd add that in. We're going to put that here. And did I have another one picked out? Maybe I didn't. I know it looks like watercolor, doesn't it? Oh yeah, let me do that, Peter. That's a great idea. All right, and we are going to add that. This was kind of in the last selection of the last sale I had. I don't think there's any signature on this. We're going to add this here. Some really nice color on that. And then also, I don't know what it is about this that I love. I like the clear, and I don't know, there's just something about it. So we're going to add this here in this space. And let me add some, you know what, I will run it, and while I'm running it, I'm going to add in, so I'm not going to be able to see your comments and everything. But let me run this real quick. I'm going to run this as 5, and you get to pick any of the marbles you see. So duplicate, and we're going to run as 5. And while it's running, I'm going to add some salt cellars into the buy it now. So if you want like a little stand for the marble you purchase, you can do that. But let me add in. Like I said, I won't be able to see for a moment. Give me 1 second. Salt cellar. All right, there's some fun ones in here. I'll try to pick ones that would look good with marbles. Those bittersweet ones are still there. That surprises me. I mean, I don't know if the marbles would sit well on them, but they are really cool. They would look nice with an orange marble. Let's see. Even floral frogs would look great. Give me 1 second. I'm still adding these in, and I cannot see your comments for a moment while I'm browsing. Okay, let me through. All right. I'll even add some flower frogs in there if you want to just play like a couple marbles. And let's see if we have any Chinese checkers here, because I feel like the Chinese checkers boards would be great. There's a few of them here. There's like 3. All right. There we go. All right. So there are some pieces in the bite now that if you wanted to display them, you could. It looks like Rhonda D is our winner. And Rhonda, I'm sorry, I could not see the comments. Which one did you pick? If you picked one and I didn't see it. Oh, you think you want one, but can I see? Oh, yeah, absolutely you can. All right, so this is number 3. This is signed. This is signed Steve. And then I can't really quite make out his last name. Steve Davis. That's right. This is Steve Davis. Sorry about that. Steve Davis. So it has some really fun. We have had a lot of the Steve Davis marbles. I don't. It was Thursday of last week. Does one have a signature? I don't think that one had a signature. Cheeseburger, if you're having an issue with your order and you want to reach out to us, go ahead and send us a message. And we can figure that out for you. We can track it. Every item should have tracking. So if you haven't received it yet and you're worried about that, just let us know. Number 3. All right. That one is yours. Okay, let me grab you a baggie. Yeah, let me look through them real quick. I think last week when we put all the signed ones at the top, that really worked out nicely. One sec. 3 or 6 of the second green. Oh, okay. Should I add napkin rings in as well? I can look on the next run. All right, this is going to run to D. Okay, let me add napkin rings in as well. Give me 1 sec. And we'll run it again, and while it's running, I'll look at napkin rings. All right, Rhonda, that is in a baggie for you. All right, so we're going to run it 4 times. So that was 1. We're going to run it 3 more times. Let's do it again. Here's a duplicate. Okay, so this is the next round. And I will check real quick if any are signed. I think this was signed, wasn't it? Yeah, this one was signed. So we'll move that. I'm going to mix them up for you guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to move that one to the top. Is that a signature? We're going to assume CS is a signature. We're going to move that one to the top. And I hope that one does. All right, Harry and Ruby's mom. Which marble would you like? Obviously, we've identified 2 with signatures. I don't know about the rest of them. I didn't really get a chance to peek. I like this one. I like the roughness about it. Absolutely, you can. Number 3. Okay. So this has some really great like Easter coloring. It also has that signature there. And I can't tell if it's JR or CR, DR. But I do really like that coloring. So that is number 3. That is yours if you are interested. Otherwise, I can absolutely show you a different one. Like, make sure you guys can see the Niknax.net. Here we go. Is this the one? Oh, can I see number 6? Yes, of course you can. There you go. Wait, 3? Yeah, that was number 3, and then this is number 6. So this one just has a bunch of really nice swirling. And you have copper, yellow, the cobalt, and white. There's a little bit of black mixed in there. Oh, you want 3? Okay, cool. We got it. Number 3. Is that what you're saying, or are you just correcting it? Are you correcting that you said the, or are you saying number 3? No, okay. All right, let me know which one you want. I don't want to grab the wrong one. Number 1. Oh, okay. All right, the big one. All right, you got it. That one is yours. Let me stick it in a bag. Titanium scribe. There you go. Titanium scribe. All right, Harry and Ruby's mom. Let me stick that in a bag for you. I like number 1. I love the colors on that. Number 6. Harry and Ruby's mom. All right, you got your baggie here. Yes. Well, yeah, I can barely read it. I'm like, oh, this one says Steve Davis. And then all the others, I have no idea. Steve, at least I can read. I can read the Steve signature. All right. Yes, we sold the Josh Simpson last week. We did. We sold the Josh Simpson. All right. Let me duplicate. And we're going to run it 2 more times. So this is number 7. While this is running, I'm going to add those napkin rings. So I'm not going to be able to see your comments while I'm adding the napkin rings. Give me 1 second. It's a whole process to add other listings in that aren't mine. So that's why it takes a little bit longer. So give me 1 second. I don't mind doing it, but just as long as you guys know it takes a second. Okay. Why is it not working? Okay. Napkin rings. All right, here we go. Fall leaves. Should we do the geese? I don't know if those would work. Okay. If you are commenting, I cannot see your comments, so please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. Just give me 1 second. All right. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's a Murano. Okay, I'm adding one that's really not meant for displaying marbles, but it's just amazing as it is because it's a Murano napkin ring. So I'm just adding it in. But I think we've got quite a few here that we should be good with. Okay, add to stream. Okay, there we go. Can we see number 6 and 8? All right. Yes, number 6 is this guy right here with some really great swirling. We have the white, the yellow, and that copper. I have to switch photo boxes because the blinking is not good for me. And then we have this here. This is the number 9. I love that it's clear. And it does have like some little seed bubbles in there. Neither of them are signed. Those are what we've done. What was the Navita on the Simpsons? I don't recall. I don't recall what the winning bid was. I think if you go back and look at the activity, you might be able to see it. They remind you of your grandpa. Oh, it's funny. I was at my favorite restaurant yesterday, and I'm friends with the manager, and she came and she sat with us, and she was eating with us during her break. And Ashton always gets boneless wings, and he always gets celery, even though he doesn't eat it. I usually eat a celery, and Jen was like, are you eating that? And he's like, no. She's like, oh, okay, I'll have your celery. And she put salt on it, and I was like, wait a second, that's the thing, is putting salt on celery. And I loved it. I'm like, oh my gosh, you put salt. I've never done it, but I actually saw it in action, and it just made me happy to see somebody eating salt on celery, because I've never actually tried it, and now I kind of want to. Anyway, Wiley Dreamer, did you have a pick? Did I miss it? Oh no, I showed you 6 and 9. Oh, absolutely, you got it. This one's been around for a minute, and I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. I was digging this one from the moment I put it out, so I'm glad that you got it. I am going to stick it in a bag for you. You just had that at dinner. I've never had salt on celery, and I've had cream cheese, I've had peanut butter, but I've never had salt on celery, and I feel like I need to try it. It might be a new thing. Number 7. Actually, when I was pregnant with Laurel, I was constantly craving cream cheese with the green olives on celery. Finally, Dreamer, that's in a bag for you. I'm going to run it one more time, and then we are going to add to it, okay? So let's run 8, and there it goes. It is running. These are worth thousands, these marbles. Well, that's great, because I'm going to be getting more when I go away next week. So hopefully I get some good ones. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we get next week. And then that's the end of the collection. So I only bought some of it this time, and then I get the end of it in Broomfield. So we'll be all done. 120. Fantastic. Okay, 120. Yep. There you go. 120. Harry and Ruby's mom. Which marble can I get for you? Your choice. Number 3. Absolutely. Number 3 has been the topic of debate, I feel like, and now it's finally got a home. Let me get you a bag. I'm happy it finally has a home. And we're going to add a few in. Alrighty. To the bag it goes. Number 8. Would you guys be interested in more marbles besides the contemporary marbles? Should I be looking at other types of marbles, or is it just contemporary glass that you guys like? Because they have some really amazing marbles. Some are antique, but I didn't know if, like, for me, I love contemporary glass, so it was kind of a no-brainer to purchase the contemporary collection. But I know that maybe that's where you love the silly marbles. I love them too. I really do. I actually have a few in my collection, but the few that I have in my collection were actually made by Smoey, who you just saw here in the chat. Those are the marble. That's the extent of my marble collection, are made by the artist that you just saw in the chat. So, anyway, this is really neat. This is a white, red, and green, which I'm surprised they didn't keep this for their friend who likes the Christmas stuff. Maybe it's not the right color green, though. Absolutely. Of course, I love your work. So I'm going to stick this in number 1. Reminds you of the Grinch. This is really neat. This has the swirl on the inside. It's like a cranberry swirl. Let me see if this is signed. I gotta look a little closer. Yes, this one is signed. Okay, here is the signature. It is signed right here on the butt. There is a signature on this, but it is a really pretty cranberry and white swirl. Just make sure that we're good on that. All right, this is going to go in number 3. Red wine. Throw in a few cool ones. This is neat. You're going to visit a local glass blower. Oh my gosh, I love the blowing pumpkins. I think that's so good. I think that's so great. This is neat. I love the little swirls on both sides and how it swirls in the middle. So I don't see any markings on the any signatures there, but the colors are great on this. I love that blue. We'll put that in 8, and then we should put a big one out there, right? Let's put a big one. One of those monster ones. Hang on, I gotta get it out of there. Okay, here. So this is another monster. This is not signed. Caramel swirl ice cream. I love this. I love that it has that outer swirl, and then it kind of like if you're spinning it and you're focusing on the interior, you'll also see that inner swirl. But there's no signatures on this. Oh, wait. Did I miss that? Gosh darn it. I know it's time for me to go and get glasses. I just can't help it. I don't want to go through. It takes so much time. You have to sit, and then you have to do this thing, and then it takes forever. Like, it's a whole thing. That's why I haven't done it. But I'm going to put this here. Okay, so those are the marbles. Is number 1 signed? No. I don't think we have anything that's signed out right now. Do we? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I know so many really good pieces. Number 3 is signed. Is number 3 signed? Yeah, maybe it is. Number 3 is. Correct. Number 3 is signed. Number 3 is signed. Okay. All right. So let me duplicate. And we're going to run number 9. There it goes. It is running. I count on you guys to keep track of it because I'm like, I don't know. Maybe one of them is signed. Number 3 is definitely signed. So your choice of the marbles. You guys up a little bit. Oh, fantastic. I think I have one of theirs actually somewhere. You know what? Actually, it's a mushroom. I don't think it's a marble. I think it's a mushroom. But the lamp work that Sarah does is just absolutely next level. If you look at some of her next level art, I mean, my dad loves his fish, and I was really surprised that he sold his fish tank and his fish here last year because one of his joys was like watching the fish in his fish tank, and then he sold his fish tank. And I was like, what are you doing? But I bought him a marble that had the fish in it, just because I knew how much he loved his fishies. But her lamp work is incredible. Harry and Ruby's mom, this one, the wine, is this what we're calling it? The wine. We always come up with names for the marbles, and I think this is the wine. Is that what we're calling it? Wine marble. That one is yours. Into the baggie. Congratulations. You know, it was stressful when he went through his quadruple bypass, and I was like, I need something. I need to give him a gift. I need a gift. I'm a gifter. That's my love language, is gifting. Ask anyone who knows me, and they know that is my love language is gifting. And I was like, I need to gift him something. And that's what it is. Number 9. All right. And that goes to Harry and Ruby's mom. All right. Perfect. So each, it must be a Virgo thing. You know what, Sandy? I believe that because I see that as your love language too. All right, so every marble gets a new bag. That's why you guys hear me writing on every single bag, because I'm like, I don't want them in the same bag clinking together. So every marble gets a new bag. All right, so we're gonna run this 3 more times. We're gonna duplicate, and we're gonna run number 10. And there it goes. It is running. Here it goes. Hey, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, I see you, and I would love to invite you to come on over and join us on Niknax.net. That is Niknax.net. That is where we are currently hanging out. We're having a sale. We're selling some marbles. I have some amazing marbles. I have an entire collection. I would love to have you come on over and hang out with us on Niknax. If you're interested in some marbles, that's great. Otherwise, just hang out with us and chit chat. But Niknax is where it's at. And we would love to have you guys. Rhonda, that's you. Which one can I get for you? You have won your choice of marbles. I know which one I would pick. Number 8. Ooh, the caramel. The caramel marble. I mean, there's a little blue in there that's kind of throwing us off, but otherwise it's definitely fall-like. That's definitely a fall marble. It looks delicious. It kind of like, you need that disclaimer, do not eat. Do not eat this marble. All right, that one is going to Rhonda D. All righty. Let me stick that out here. Okay. Let me duplicate. All right. There it goes. It is running. We are running it again. Wait, you missed the marble. The marble looks delicious. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about how delicious the marble looks. So we're going to run it 2 more times. And then we will add in. I guess I should be usually this is the time when I'm picking out the marbles. Probably pick out the next round. Ooh, I like this guy. And this one. All right. Jody! Front right. I know, right, Christina? Yes, of course you can. This one's really fun. This has really, I don't know, it's kind of like a Jolly Rancher green, but then you got Laffy Taffy green up here, which is throwing everybody off. This is just a really interesting, I don't know, I like this one. I don't know what to say. It's kind of fun. I almost dropped it. I caught it. Whew. So that's number 1. That's the one. Otherwise, I can show you another one for sure. You'll take it? All right, fantastic. I really like this one. I'm glad that you do too. I think that one's really cool. I know, don't lose the marble. I can't tell you how many times I've almost dropped the marbles. It's good I have got those cat-like reflexes. Or just those mom reflexes. I think those are equivalent, right? Jody Ray. That is going to you. Okay, cool. All right, let's run it one more time, and then I got some fresh ones to add in that I'm pretty proud of. So let's just duplicate. I might have to switch to the other box. I'm not going to lie. It says the new one is on stage, but I am only seeing, oh, there it goes. Okay. We might have to move to the other box because that flickering of the light is going to drive me absolutely nuts. All right, let's run number 12. Here it goes. It is running. Number 12. This is the last round before we add more in. Oh my gosh, the kids thought it was food. Oh no. I mean, but some of those marbles are I'm sorry, some of those soaps, I'm like got marbles in the mind. Some of those soaps do look like food. So I can't really blame them. I mean, sometimes I'm at the antique mall, I'm like, ooh, that looks good enough to eat. You know what I mean? And it's usually when I'm in a booth with soap. So I can relate to that. Harry and Ruby's mom, you have won. Which marble will you take? And after this, we're actually going to scoot over into the other box because the flickering, I know you guys can't see it, but it's really, really bad. All right, this is your choice. And I don't know what it is about the swirl on the outer exterior and the interior, but I'm digging it. So let me stick this in a bag, and then we're gonna move over to the next box because that one is clear, and I think we have enough charge on my phone that we can make it work. All right. Write this on the bag. All right here. No, I already have it. I just haven't set it up yet. That's my problem. That's my fault because I have it and I'm just being ridiculous and not going through the trouble. But I have to take the whole thing down. That's my issue. Get you guys out of here. So it's like a whole production to take all this stuff out, take the whole thing down, and so I haven't committed. But I can't really do the whole blinking thing. I gotta get this out of here. Come on, this is really heavy. One-handed. I got all the treasures in here. That's the problem. Come on. And all my Post-its. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Put you guys up here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, his name is Dom. His channel is Primetime Treasure Hunter. He's fantastic. I actually, I met him through Yvonne Thrifty Rich. But he is a wonderful, wonderful human. And I get to see him every year at Madison Balkville. I make an effort to run into him. All right. See, even that is brighter though, right? The pickles were, I actually was eating the pickle after I filmed that clip. I popped open the pickles and I was eating them as I was walking. And then I ate them my whole way to the Finger Lakes. Like I had them in my car and I was eating them the whole way to the Finger Lakes. I mean, you can't really beat Amish pickles. Shoot. Okay. Trying to get them all in frame. All right, let me get my sign and I think we're good to go. I know. I'm surprised we haven't had more marbles run away, honestly. Man. I love how they spin though. That's so fun. Okay. Take it up a little bit. I think that's good. Ta-da! All right, so 3 there. Is that working for you guys? Sorry, I had to rearrange. I just can't do it with the blinking lights. It's either going to cause me a headache or a seizure, and I can't do with either of those. All right, let me move you off. Okay. There we go. I know. I think I actually took it out of the buy it now because I'm like, you know what? I kind of like this paperweight. It's more useful than I thought it was. I know. I love this paperweight. I never thought this paperweight was going to be so useful. Can you see them all? Of course you can. I'll show them one more time before I add more in. All right. So here is this guy. And I think this one was signed, wasn't it? Let me find a signature on this. Yes. Okay. This is a signature. I know it sounds crazy, but there is a signature right there. That is a signature in the middle of the swirl. I'm pretty certain there's like a signature there. All right, so that one is signed. This, yeah, it is the Beaumolander. You're absolutely right. That is right. And then we have this, which reminds me of watercolor, like you guys said. I really love that one. Then this, which has the copper, yellow, the cobalt, and it's all just like a big swirl. Cluster swirly. Leave those there. Yeah, I don't know how to, here, I guess we could do it like this. All right, and then we're just going to lose Niknax, but it's okay. We'll just remind people, hey, guys. All right, and then here's the bottom row. And when we do it like this, it jumps all the time, right? Here's this. This is actually signed as well. Did we know that? Did we look at that? ME. So this is signed. We should move that one up. And then the big one, which I did not see a signature on. But this also has that inner swirl. This is really big. Probably my biggest one yet. Okay. So, Mike Edmondson. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. Thank you for the ID. Okay, so let's add a couple in. We're going to add I love the swirls on this. Look at that. It does have like this little bubble down there, but it's just so good. And here is the signature on the top. Gosh, if that isn't a scribble, I don't know what is. Am I going to be able to read it? Gosh, my eyesight. RSA maybe? It's either RSA or RBA. But I already have bad eyes, and that signature is not my friend, okay? So here we go. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous marble. I love it. So we'll put that one there. We've got this marble. This was in last week. It was kind of towards the end. I put it in the very end. And I really love the colors on that. Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. I do not know whose collection this was. If you watch my video, there were clues, but I did edit out names. I may be able to go back and rewatch for myself and figure out the names, but I don't know if I can. And you know what? I'm going to be seeing them next week. I can ask. And I'll let you know. I do know that she passed away. I do know that she did pass away. But she just had amazing taste. I'm a fan for sure. I'm absolutely, if you watch my first video, I went and I picked like out a few and I was like, these are so freaking good. And then I was like, oh man, I have regrets because these are just so amazing. And I went back and I couldn't resist. I had to buy the whole. Oh, he was in you. Oh, really? Oh man. I love that. Yeah, I'll have to get, I know it was, I'll have to get her name. They spoke so highly of her. She was definitely a really great friend of the vendors who I bought them from. But they seem to really adore her. So listen, I got to make a pilgrimage to Kansas. I've already decided. Sandy's convinced me. This one is going here. She's convinced me it's a done deal. Between the two of you, it's done. Pilgrimage incoming. I'll let you both know. I'll be like, here, I'm coming. I can't help myself. I feel like for the glass, I must do it. Teach me your ways. I lived there for a short while. This one's really pretty. I love the orange and the green. I feel like putting it in the green salt cellar is a crime, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay? We should put it in a clear one. Well, let's swap. Here, I gotta do some switcheroos here. That's it right there. That's the one. Okay? All right, we're going to run it. We're going to run this as 13. And there it goes. It's running. Number 13. So your choice of any of the marbles you see out there. And then we'll run it 4 times and we'll add some more in. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about homeschooling the kids. I've just been thinking about a lot of this stuff. I don't know. I posted that. I don't know if you follow me on Facebook. Whoever follows me on Facebook, I posted some of Juliet's English homework. And I was like, this is what she's learning. I could teach her so much. I don't use any of this stuff. This is just silly. All right, this is a great choice, Rhonda. I love this one. Great first choice of the board. This is fantastic. I love this one. All right, into a bag it goes. Wonderful. Oh, I forgot my Sharpie in the other box. Let me grab it. Yeah, they shared my post. I thought that was amazing. They shared my post about the marble sale. That was fantastic. Absolute props to Moon Marble Factory for sharing my post about my marble sale. I thought that was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh. Charlene sent it to me and I was like, what? I thought that was fantastic. So I appreciate that so much. All right, Rhonda, onto the baggie you go. I'm going to stick you over here. And we are going to run number 14. And it is running. There it goes. Number 14. Are the smaller marble signed? Sorry, I'm just now seeing your message. This one is signed here. And I can't remember. And this one is signed Mark Edmondson. Is that what we said? So this one is signed as well. So these two. Mike Edmondson. Yes. So this, and I actually had a few of those last week. These Mike Edmondson. There might still be some more in there as well. Because I haven't even gone through them all. Is number 9 signed? No, number 9 is not signed. Number 9 has no signatures. I loved Kansas City. Oh, did it not start? What's going on? That's so weird. Now it's running. I definitely hit start. That is so weird. I hope we don't have a glitch like last time where it ran and then it didn't run. Okay, it's running now. Okay, well, Jody is our winner, number 14. That's a good question, Rachel. And I don't know the answer to that. I feel like I could teach them a lot of life skills versus what they're learning in school today. No, my sister does not. Her kids aren't old enough to be in school yet. You don't know, Jody? There's so many great ones out there. Number 6, absolutely. Here is number 6. We have got the yellow. Let me get a closer look at this so I can give you an accurate description. It's kind of like a rose gold is how I would describe that color. The yellow, absolutely, of course. Number 2, we were describing this as like a watercolor. It's almost like it's wispy. That's how I described it. And everyone's like, oh, it's watercolor. Like, yeah, you know what? It's kind of wispy. This one, all right, you got it. The wispy one. That's the bumblebee. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to Kansas. I really enjoyed living there. It was so great. Number 14. You know, if I go back there, I might be tempted to move there. I think I'm tempted to move everywhere that I visit that's not Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Don't laugh, Sandy. You know it's true. All right, let me run number 15. Here we go. All right, so 2 more times. This is, here we go. Every time Sandy and I travel together, we're somewhere, and I'm like, I want to move here. And she's like, mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, shoot. I know. Well, now I have this antique show happening next year here, so I can't move just yet. I got to pull off this amazing antique show, which is going to be the most epic antique show you've ever been to, because I got plans. Bandit. Which marble can I get for you? Number 9. Yes, number 9. This guy's been hanging out for too long. He's like, why is everybody not picking me? Look, I've already got the Sharpie on my finger. You know, it's a good sale when you've got a Sharpie on your finger. That one's yours, Bandit. Thank you so much. I love the colors on this. Kind of reminds me of a Jawbreaker. I am so stoked for this antique show. I think it's going to be amazing. Number 15. Going to Bandit. All right, fantastic. All right, one more time, and then we add more in, okay? So let's duplicate. I'm going to run 16. There it goes. Yeah, I'd have to figure out where I would move if I could move. Central New York is definitely like one of my favorites. I love Central New York, not Michigan. Yeah, Central New York, but also the Finger Lakes, because it's not too far from Central New York that I can't visit, but I can also enjoy the Finger Lakes. You know what I'm saying? Susan's Niknax. What can I get for you? How do you know if they're valuable? At this point in my life, I kind of go with my gut, and it's right more times than it's wrong. So it usually works out. Number 6. All right, the bumblebee. I do love this one. I told you guys my story about jumping out of Bo's boat to get the bumblebee out of the water. True story. All right, let me get that into a baggie. Yeah, I mean, how do I know they're valuable? I just, it just has a lot to do with, after 14 years, it's got a lot to do with gut. Somebody asked me the other day if I look things up while I'm out and about, and I don't normally, a lot of the times I'll look things up for video, but I don't always look things up. I'm kind of like, cost average says I'm going to win out. Even if I'm wrong on this one item that I'm kind of iffy about, cost average says everything else in my cart, I'm going to do all right on. So I might lose on this one, but I might win. So we're going to take a chance. And that's kind of how I do it. So you also get a sense after doing it for 14 years of the things that you've seen over and over and over again. And you get a sense for, what's what you haven't seen, you know? And so it's like, oh, I've never seen this before. So this must be unique because it's something fresh and it's something new. And I think it's about bringing new things. Like, have you guys seen a marble like this? Unless you're like a marble collector. I mean, this marble is amazing. And that's what it's all about. You know, going with your gut, being like, oh my gosh, this marble is amazing. You know, I want to be the one to bring this to the market. This is incredible. And so it's just kind of like going with your gut. I love this marble, by the way. It's like a Tiffany blue. And I'm looking closely at it. There's no signatures. There is a little bit of sparkle, like you asked. A little bit of sparkle. We're going to put that one here. We do have to check it for glow. Don't let me forget. I'm looking for sparkle now that you asked. This one has a little sparkle. I have two that I have set aside for myself. I've always told you guys the items in my collection are usually the damaged ones. They're the two with defects. So whenever I die and everyone's like, oh, it's the Crazy Lamp Lady estate sale. Just know that if you guys come to my estate sale, most of the items you're going to be finding are the ones that are damaged. But they're my most treasured possessions. So I just want everyone out there in the world to know when I die and everyone gets an invite to my estate sale, it's all going to be the broken stuff, the damaged stuff, the things with chips that you all hate. That's the stuff in my collection. Just FYI. All right, let me grab this off here. Ooh, I know. I just can't help myself. I'm like, you know, I sell the good stuff. I keep the stuff that's damaged. I don't know. I'm like, you know what? Otherwise, who's going to want it? So I did. I kept a few for myself that had bruises or cracks. I don't know. I think they're over my stuff. This is another really neat one. It's got the sparkles in it. I don't see a signature. Oh, wait. There we go. There's the signature. JHM. So we'll put that one here. And then we'll grab one that isn't sparkly because we've got quite a few that are sparkly. Grab another big one to replace our other big one. This guy right here. It's pretty great. No signatures on it. So I wonder if these were made by the same maker, because I have a ton of these large marbles and they're all similar in style. They all have that swirl on the inside. They're just a similar style marble, all unsigned. Oh wait, this one has a signature. No, it doesn't. But do you see what I mean? They all have that same style. So anyway, we're gonna put this here. And we're going to run it. This is going to be number... Duplicate. Oh, thank you, Nature Girl. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll put that up on my computer while I'm running these. Okay, so this will... Get that little sticker out of the way. We will run this as number 17. Do they glow? Good question. Let me grab my black light. We'll run these and I'll go find the black light. I don't know where I went. Those are running now. I grab one of my gummy bears. Where did my black light go? Drop it on the floor. Maybe the girls were using it. I'll be right back. I found it. All right, Delin is the winner, but we're still going to hit it with the black light. All right, so number 1 has a glow. I mean, this one has a little bit of a glow. And that seems to be it. All right, let's do the blue in the back. Absolutely. You got it. I do not have any super tiny. I can look. I think the smallest one I have are like the ones in the second row. Absolutely, Dylan. Let me get you a bag. Find it good. Ba-blam! Where did I put my Sharpie? Oh, there it is. I really liked that one. Number 17. All right, there it is. Sweet. All right, let's do 3 more times. Here we go. Number 18, duplicate, and it is running. Number 18. I'm going to look through here and see if we can find any fun ones. See if we can find any really tiny ones. Or at least anyone really unique. Oh, there's just one. That one's really pretty. Great. And Lynn, that one is yours. Which one will it be? Red and green, second row. This guy. That one's so fun. Yes, some good picks. Like, yes. So Lynn knows what's up. She's like, the Tiffany one, that one, All right, let me put that on the bag. Number 18. All right. Perfect. All right, 2 more times, duplicate. And number 19 is running. And I already have our next ones picked. I'm so excited. I got some good ones. Trying to pick them though. I don't know. I might switch them out. Oh man. I don't know what I'm gonna do after all these are gone. I mean, after I get the ones from Brimfield and then after we're sold through them, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Pink Panther! Find more! Oh my goodness. It's gonna be tough. Number 9. A big one. Alrighty. You bet. I don't have any at the old shop. So the girls and I were talking today. And we're going to go picking at the old shop. Now they just fixed the AC and the heat yesterday. So everything is back up and running. And so when I get back from Brimfield, it's back game on for the old shop. We're going to be back over there working. All right, one more time, and then we add in. While this is running, I want to remind everybody, yes, I can do some spinning. Let me do a little spinning. Spin, spin, spin. Spinny, spin, spin. All right, while this is running, I want to remind everybody who's out there on Facebook and YouTube to come and join us on Niknax.net. That is Niknax.net. That is where I'm having my sale right now. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, I am multicasting, which means you can see the sale on Facebook and YouTube. But in order to participate and in order to bid, in order to check out all the listings here, you have to be on Niknax.net. We have over 5,000 sellers, almost 50,000 members, live sales happening all day, every day. And it's a wonderful place to be, great, positive community. And it's just, it's where you want to be. It's Niknax.net. So we would love to have you come on over and hang out with us on Niknax. And we're going to be selling marbles for a while. So come and check it out. It looks like Harry and Ruby's mom is picking number 8. This is a great choice. That sparkle is amazing. Congratulations. I think the longer the sale goes, the more Sharpie I'm getting on my fingers. That's a really good question. I enjoy the find. I enjoy finding the things. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta have a sale and sell it. The finding this stuff is always the most fun. It's the let's. That's right. It's weird for me because when I'm selling the paperweights, it's always, oh, it's the Argento. And then, when it's marbles, it's let's. That's right. It's let's. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to retrain my brain when it comes to marbles. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Harry and Ruby's mom. All righty. I'm willing and eager to learn all about it. So, Harry and Ruby's mom, that one is yours. Onto the card it goes. I do have fun at the sale. Absolutely, I do. Well, I have fun passing this stuff along to people who I know are going to appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And that's part of the fun, especially, my Goodwill videos where I'm finding it at Goodwill and it's like, yeah, just passing it along to people I know who are going to appreciate it. That means a lot. All right. So let's add some in because we're there now. So this is really great coloring. It's yellow, the cobalt blue, and then the Lutz, which is that metallic flake there. I'm looking closely at it. It might even be, I don't know, it's almost like a silvery. So I don't know what that would be called, if that is the Lutz or if that's something different. But it's like a silvery swirl. So we're going to put that here. And then we have this where it's yellow and green. Let me see if it's signed. I do not see any signatures on this. So this is just a yellow and green. It's a big N. We're going to put that in number 9 again. Number 9 seems to be our placeholder for the large marbles. Green Bay Packers. I really love this. This reminds me of paperweights that we've had in the past where, the bottom is like a window into the paperweight. It's kind of the same with this marble. You can kind of like see into the marble, which is neat. But you've got all those colors on the outside. I don't see any signatures on it, but we're going to put that as this guy. And then, let me see. Oh, how about this? So we have another one of these where, let me see what's signed. No signatures here, but another where it's that V. There has to be a name for these because we've seemed to come across them a lot. We've got this one and this one where they just have that V down the center. So we're gonna run it 21 and it's running. Your choice of any of these marbles, and I'm going to look at my computer and see that message about the makers because I am curious about that. It's like a wig-wag. I like that. A wig-wag. That's what it is. It's interesting. Is that the name? Is that the actual scientific marble name for it? A wig-wag? I wouldn't doubt you. If you say that's what it is, I'll be like, oh, okay, that's what it is. I'm gonna call it that from now on. That's the technique. Oh, that's the technique name. Okay. All right. Well, then that's what we will call it. It's a wig-wag. To me, it reminds me of like ram horns, and that's what I've kind of like in my head. I'm like, oh, it's kind of like ram horns. All right, let me get this up. Very Dr. Seuss. Harry and Ruby's mom, you have won. You get to choose a marble of your choice. You get to choose marble of your choice off the board. So any of those marbles, your pick. Wig-wag zigzag. That's it. Wig-wag zigzag. What happened to the see-through one? The see-through one went away. It's sold. Oh, wait. See-through one? Are you talking about this one? This one is slightly see-through. Is that the one you mean? Number 8. Oh, yeah, 8. This one? Is it this one? And then also, yeah, and then we had this wig wag. Actually, I had another person out to give me an estimate today. And my dad really likes him. I really like him. I've never met him. Oh, the one with the hole. That would have been, I think it was this guy. He's got the little hole. His name is Eddie. You'll take number 1? Okay, all right. Are you sure? Because this is the one I think you were talking about. The one that had the little peekaboo. Yeah, number 8. That's the one. Just want to double check. Number 8. Okay, I'm going to assume number 8. All right, cool. Yeah, so we had another estimate out today. His name's Eddie. Dad actually had him out to do some work on the ham house, because Mom and Dad live there now. People are always like, what happened to the ham house? Like, oh, it's rented out. My parents live there now. And so Eddie came out and he repaired the front door. Okay, let me just do this. I can't multitask right now. Harry and Ruby's mom. And he did an amazing job on the front door, because it just needed framed in. So he did a job on the door. I'm gonna run this again. Let's run 22. All right, so your choice, whoever wins, your choice of any of the marbles you see out here. And there it goes, it is running. So then Dad had him back and he did the gutters on the back of the house, which again, he did an amazing job. And so Dad asked him if he, did other work, if he could maybe do the barn. He's like, yeah, I can do the barn. And so he's coming out. He gave me he's going to give me an estimate tonight. He's like, I can start tomorrow. I'm like, what? Everyone else is like, we can start in December. We can start in December. I'm like, okay. He's like, I can start tomorrow. I'm like, yes, I like that energy. Let's do it. I mean, I didn't say that, but I was thinking it, I don't want to seem too eager, but also I'm like, I haven't seen the estimate yet, and it's $752. Onion thistle, what can I get for you out of all of these marbles? What would be your choice? I know. I'm so excited. Number 5 or 9, would you like to see them closer? I can give you a closer look. So for number 5, this is number 5, right? Yeah, number 5. This is a green and orange swirl. I don't think this one was signed. Oh, you know what? It might be. There might be a signature. I think that is a signature. There's a signature on there. So this one is signed. That would be number 5. And then you said 9. So 9 is just our big fella. Doesn't have any signatures, but really pretty green and yellow. So those are the options between those two. Number 9. All right, you got it. You got it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to go with this Eddie guy. The other companies I've had come out are like big companies with, lots of people and big names and stuff. And Eddie's this guy who shows up with this awesome trailer. He went to Mom and Dad's house. He had his young son with him. And I mean, like, I'm all about that. I like that a lot. He's just like, he's doing his thing. And I'm like, if you can do the work, let's do it. I think I'm going towards Eddie. But we'll see. We'll see how the estimate comes in. All right, let me do number 23. And it's running. So there you go. It is running. So we'll run it this time, and then we'll run it one more time after this. Yeah. I just like his work ethic. I really do. I like his work ethic. We're talking about the barn. Yeah, we're talking about the barn. Yeah, getting the barn finished up. I mean, not just finished up, just buttoned up on the outside. Because it needs to be buttoned up. The kids have left the door open so much with the golf cart getting in and out that it doesn't even shut anymore. So we got like all sorts of critters living in there and stuff. And it just needs new siding. It needs a new door. Otherwise we're going to have to tear the whole thing down. So it needs buttoned up before winter. Otherwise it's done for. So I'm excited too. I'm excited too. I think it's going to be great. We'll see. One thing at a time. Delphi 2000, you are our winner, and you get to pick any marble you like out of our choices here. After number 8, okay, wait, 6. So number 8 is missing. Are you meaning number 6? Because number 6 is pretty awesome. I'm sorry, number 7. This is number 7. See, even I don't know what numbers we're looking at, but number 7 is pretty fantastic. I could show you number 7 for sure. Absolutely. Here you go. So let me check if it's signed. There's no signatures on this, but I really like this one. It's got a little bit of lavender, and then it has the orange and also the cobalt. And I do like that it is see-through. So that is number 7. Niknax barn raising. I love it. So that is number 7. Absolutely, you can. Number 4. So that would be this guy. This is number 4. Let me check for a signature. Oh, yeah, this is the ME. Mike Edmondson is 2004. And there are the swirls to that. The wigwag. That swirl. Actually, this is more of a zigzag than a wigwag. This has got that zigzag. Number 4 is the one. Absolutely, you got it. Number 4. Let me stick that in a bag for you. And then I think we're going to run this one more time. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to run this one more time after this. And then we'll add some more in. All right. And that is Delphi 2000. Perfect. All right, one more time. Duplicate. Number 24. And it is running. All right, this is the last time, and then I'm going to add some more in. All right? I'm going to check my messages real quick. I just want to see that message about identifying the signatures. Thank you guys for your bids. I appreciate you. Let's see. All right. Oh, fantastic. Thank you for that list of names. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is definitely helpful. I will have to reference that for sure. Onion and Thistle, that one is you. which marble can I get for you? And you know, I've been so distracted, I haven't even picked out new marbles. Number 5, alrighty, for sure. Number 5, we've got the green and the orange. That one's got your name on it. Perfect. 24. All right. Perfect. All right. Hey there. All right, let's add some new ones in. All right, we're going to add this. This has some really great swirling to it. Love the color there. I mean, there seems to be a theme here in these colorings. All of these three seem to have like a similar color. This, again, we were talking about the caramel coffee earlier. This is, again, this actually, I think, has a signature. Yeah, it does. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a little bit of a signature there. Maybe it says R. It's really faint, but I'm pretty certain there's a signature. So we're going to put this here. Caramel coffee, exactly. This is see-through. I know you guys like the see-through ones with all the swirls. So we got see-through with swirls. We'll put that one here, and then I got to pick one more. I feel like we need another big one, right? We have all of these massive ones. Here's another big one. Another big one right here. Another swirl. No signatures, but another big one. This one's massive, so we're going to stick that right there. All right. There's a pretty decent selection. And we are going to run it. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are itchy. I think I did something to my cheeks that are itchy now. All right, we're going to run 25. And that is running. There you go. That is running. I'm going to look in the other box that I have because I'm kind of like picky and choosy. We'll just start picking from the other box now. Going between the two. Thank you guys for your bids. These are not Peltier. I think that Peltier is like a certain brand. These are contemporary art glass marbles. By contemporary, I mean from like 2000 till like contemporary. So. Oh, absolutely. You're welcome. Harry and Ruby's mom, thank you so much. Which marble would you like? Number 9. Yes, for sure. Number 9, the big one. Into the bag. Number 25. All right. Let's run it again. And there it goes. It is running. They made them. Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. Let me write that down so I can look that up. Hot house glass. Thank you. I have quite a few of those big ones too. And I'm just trying to like space them out. Hot house glass. All right. I got it. Thank you so much. I know the middle one. I'm talking about the caramel coffee. Look at how I got like stuff all over my hands. To the left of it? Oh, you talking about this one? This swirly one? Number 4. Yes. Number 4. I'm guessing it's going to be about 1 1/4. And it is 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Lizard finds. Which marble would you like? Definitely 4. Lizard finds like, I want that 1 1/4 inch marble. She got it. That's hers. Congratulations. Alrighty. You are very welcome. For sure. All right, let me get my shirt. Where did I put the Sharpie now? Oh, there it is. For 26. I can't believe we've only sold 26 marbles. That blows my mind because last time we were like, marbles, 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 and then we sold 70 marbles. I must be going real slow tonight. I'm talking too much. All right, let's start five. That one is yours, number 26. All right, let me duplicate. We are going to run 27. And it is running. Your birthday? Happy birthday. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope you did something special to celebrate besides marbles. I mean, like, I hope you went out and had a nice dinner or did something to celebrate. I know that Virgo energy. I feel it. Gosh, yeah, my birthday's coming up. Less than a week away. That's crazy. And I'm just going to be driving. I'm going to be picking Christina up at the airport for my birthday. That's my birthday. Christina, I'm picking you up at the airport for my birthday. Pink Panther, number 27. And you would like number 7. All right, so this is amazing. I love that swirl right there. That one swirl that's like really electric lavender. It's so good. All right, let me stick it. Ooh, that was just my ruler. Do not fret. It was my ruler saying, I've had enough measuring of marbles. All right, number 27. All right. Perfect. Yeah, there's this sushi restaurant in Brimfield that I'm sorry, it's not in Brimfield, it's in what's the place that we went to you guys know. It's the sushi restaurant in the place next to Brimfield. Those of you who know. All right, let me duplicate and then we'll run it one more time and then we'll. So you guys know the one where I was on the stilts? Sturbridge. It's in Sturbridge Village. And there's a sushi restaurant. And my friend Brendan, who owns the Union Drummer Boy, was like, you have to try this jalapeno martini. And I was like, that sounds ridiculous. And he's like, no, you have to try it. And I'm like, okay. And I love spicy things. So I was like, I don't usually, like, I'm not a fan of hard liquor. And I'm like, I'm not going to drink this. But I tried it. And I just love the spice of it. It's so spicy. It's so good. So I think that's where we're going for my birthday dinner. We have to. So Sandy, oh wait, I think Sandy's live right now. If she was here, she would agree to it. I promise you. She'll be like, okay. Because she's just agreeable. Becca Hodge, what marble can I get you? Yes, absolutely you can. Number 3. Number 3 has been shown. A lot of people are like, oh, maybe I like number 3. It's very just fluid and it has that Lutz. That really pretty. It's like a copper, very coppery metallic look. Planetary, I like that. So that is number 3. Nice cobalt too. Van Gogh, Starry Night. Oh yeah, totally. I could see that. With the swirls. My nails are on my fingers. It might not look that way, but they are. It would be weird if they're not. That would be like really awkward if I was having a live sale and you guys were like, oh my gosh, she doesn't have any nails. Like I think I'd be too embarrassed to have a live sale if I didn't have any nails. Becca Hodge, number 5. Don't be sorry. It's okay. you like this guy? This is our caramel, caramel latte marble. All right, you got it. Let me put it in a bag for you. Number 28. It does. It looks delicious. I don't know what it is about those brown swirly marbles that makes you just want to eat them. But I should probably put a disclaimer in my sales that's like, don't eat the brown marbles. Because every time we have a brown marble, everyone's like, oh, it's so delicious. I'm like, nope, don't eat it. All right, back on. All right, there it is. They're on there. They're on there pretty good. I can promise you. They're not coming off anytime, not that I know of, unless I like slam them in a car door or something. I'm hoping that they're going to stay on there for good. All right, let me grab some more marbles for you. How about this one's really cool. Look at this. This has teal. This is kind of like I don't know. There's actually like a Superman marble that they call it. But this has got those colors. It's like a teal and it's got the red and the white. Is it signed? Yes, it is signed. Okay. It is signed right here by the artist. NB. Put that right here. Oops, sorry I hit you guys. Hey, Junk Monkey. Good to see you. Here is another. Ooh. All right, so this is interesting. This is just kind of funky. So there is a little bit of shininess to this. I know you guys were asking for the shiny marble. This will be our big marble for this round. We'll put this big marble right here. I know, isn't it cool? I like that one. Okay, and then we're gonna do, how about this guy? This is cool. This has got a lot of colors in it. So we're gonna run this here. Boom. All right, and then we need one more, right? How about, let me go to the other box. I'm switching between the two now. I'm going to pick decisions. Oh, wait, we need another brown. I feel like we need a new brown. This isn't really brown, though. This is more of like a, I don't know what you call that color. Here, how about this guy? This is a butterscotch. This is like the butterscotches that your grandma kept at the bottom of her purse. This is all of those butterscotches all balled together and here in my live sale right now. You're welcome. We're gonna run this. We're gonna duplicate. This is gonna run as 29, and it is running. It's a butterscotch marble. That's literally what this is. You can just taste it looking at it, right? Do they glow? I don't know. Let's check it. Let's check it out. Ready? Ooh, that's interesting. Look at that. Oh, the crevice is glowy. That's so cool. I was not good call, Pofuse. That crevice is all up in there glowing. That one's glowy. What else glows? That guy's glowy. The butterscotch is glowing a bit. And then this is, of course, glowing. That one's glowy. And yeah, this is epic, though. That one glows even after you take the light away. The Eye of Sauron. Is that like one of the Lord of the Rings references? Hi, Red and Ruby's mom. Which one would you like? I know which one I would pick. Number 5. All right, sweet. 4. Oh, the butterscotch. Gonna go with the butterscotch. This is just that's kind of the label. I should just peel that off. Number 5. It really is butterscotch, isn't it? That's like, when I look at that, I taste butterscotch. Like, I look at it and I'm like, I can literally taste it. It's kind of weird, but it's true. All right, let me put that in here. This is going to be $29. And there it is. Into the bag. All right. Okay. Let me run it again. Duplicate. Number 30. All right, it's running again. There it goes. I want to look at that eyeball again because that was really cool. It's just going to stare at you guys while you're there. Don't mind the eyeball. It's just glaring at you. Even when I take look, I took the light away and it's still looking at you. Like I'll turn it off. Teacher K, which one can I get for you? Number 4. Alrighty. Number 4. Oh, this one. The teal with the rust. That is signed. And it, like, what did we decide that was signed? NB. NBO2. Wonderful colors on that. I love the colors. Let me put that in a bag. Absolutely. You are very welcome. For sure. Okay, for that. Number 30. All right. Oops. Teacher K. All right. So we're going to run this 2 more times, and then we're going to add to it. So let's run it again. And there it goes. It is running just for the heck of it. We got to make this glow again. Here. There it is. All right. Oh, it's not running. Hang on. I clicked it. All right. Now it's running. It is running. It is staring at you, and it is running. That is so cool. I want to test that out with all the marbles now. I'm going to do that with all the marbles. You can just expect that. I'm going to start looking through here and hitting them all with the black light, actually. Come here, marbles. You're going to be black lighted. Ah, Pow Fuse! Is Michelle here to see? Is Michelle here to see that? It's pretty epic. You know, I would have guessed that because I was like, I think I know. The eyeball is staring into your soul. It's so good. That's a great one. I know. It's so good. You can't not. I'm like, why? You guys are missing out on this amazing marble that is literally staring you right there into your soul. But also I can know why you wouldn't want to get it because you wouldn't want it staring into your soul for the rest of your life. So that's a decision that you just made, Pofuse, to buy that and have it staring at you. I would have made that decision. All right. There we go. All right. I know, isn't it so cool? It's so cool. All right. One more time, and then we're going to add in. All right. Here we go. Duplicate. Number 32. And it's running. I'm going to pick a few more of these guys. There's another signature. I think we need another butterscotch out there, don't we? Another big one. Let me see what I have for big ones. This is a big one. Another bumblebee looking fella. All right. Eris71, you are the winner. Would you like to choose any of the marbles that you see out there? Your choice. I love that. That's great. Number 3. Oh, number 3 finally has found a home. Number 3. You've got it. Number 3. That makes me happy. Number 3. You are very welcome. I think we're all happy to see number 3 find a home. Let me put that into a bag. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to add a couple in. All right, so I've got a big one. We're going to add this one in first. This is similar to the bumblebee, but there's no yellow. I feel like the bumblebee had a little yellow in there. This is just on that same rose gold, black, and then you have that Lutz, which is coppery, like coppery color. There are no signatures that I can see on this fella. We're going to put it right here. And then we have another teal. I don't even know that's more of a turquoise, red, and orange with that shimmery copper lips, right? And no signatures. All right. Put that right where we had the last one. And then this is really neat. I like this. It's different. It has this chocolatey color. That is just, again, that's just a, we'll just stress it. That's just the label. It has this really interesting red and chocolate swirl with the yellow. So this does have a signature. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry about that, guys. I think we're all set. We're all set. Okay. It has the DR. It has that same DR there on the bottom. DR. All right, so I'm going to set that right here. I got a little too excited about that. Sorry. I'm just going to knock all the marbles out there because I'm so excited about that brown and red one. This is, again, a little bit of the butterscotch looking. Oh, is this one, are we calling it this one Banana Foster? Okay. This is like a Banana Foster marble. We have to name all our marbles. For those of you who are just tuning in, you're like, what are they? By the way, look at this. This is a tragedy. This is what happens. I know. I don't really want to talk about it. Like, everybody's like, oh, get your nails done. It'll be really great for the show. And meanwhile, I'm like showing up with Sharpie all over my fingers. Okay, so we have to name all the marbles to make them special. It's just the thing we do. This one we're calling Banana Fosters. Christina's called it. This one's a Banana Fosters. This one's Chocolate Cherry. And I'm all about that. So we're gonna call this one Banana. I agree with that. I don't know if anyone is opposed. Let me know in the comments, but I think that's gonna be the deal with that one. Okay. All right, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it 4 times. Duplicate, and there it goes. It's running. You know, it's me writing on the bags and then putting the bags over on the cart. Put it on the cart behind me. There's transfer. So it just so happens I get it on my hands. It's all good. I sliced my finger open yesterday when I was opening bags at or boxes at the Airbnb. You know, it is what it is. I'm working. You know, it's just proof that I'm working. I'm not just like sitting around doing nothing back here. Maybe I'll sell some stuff. I'm just gonna sit on my butt and do nothing all day. I'm actually back here busting it, guys. Hey, baby, I saw your phone call come through. Avocado is now a free mouse, and it makes me sad. Even Shelby today, we were having a meeting, and she like looked over. She's like, it's weird not having the mouse here. Okay, so if you would like to bid, you got to come on over to niknax.net. That is niknax.net. This is where you have to be to participate in the sale. So even though you can see the sale on Facebook and YouTube, you have to be on niknax.net in order to bid. So come on over and hang out with us. Juliet, I will be home probably around 9 o'clock. I think we'll run this till about 9. So I'll be home before your bedtime, babe. Number 5. All right, you got it. Chocolate cherry. That is definitely fun. The chocolate cherry. Oh, babe, don't be sad. Did you get your bath with your bath bomb? Yay! Alrighty. Chocolate cherries going to a new home. Absolutely, you're welcome. Alrighty. Well, why don't you just relax for a little bit and I'll be home soon, okay, babe? So right now we have sellers from the US and Canada. Tomorrow the de minimis is going into effect. So Canada's a little tricky right now. So if you're in Canada, it might be a little tricky. You can still sell on Niknax, just like on any platform. But Canada is a little tricky right now. But we do have, we are open to the US sellers. So it's US and Canada all the time. Those are our sellers right now. And eventually we'll be able to accept sellers from other places. But right now, that's where we're at. So we're growing every year, every month. We're growing a little bit bigger, and eventually we're gonna be huge. We're gonna be huge. We'll say it like we're from New England because we're going there next week. We're gonna be huge. All right, let me duplicate, and we're gonna run this again. And there it goes. It is running. Christina's got to get a little slang down. Just got to remember not to say the, you just got to say huge. It's huge. And then you got to say carburetor. Like you can't say R. You got to just say ah. There's no R's. It's just ah. Like, I'm going to the car. I'm going to go to get in the car. Or like if your carburetor breaks down in your car. Yeah, just drop the just R. There's no R. It's just car. Yeah, don't worry. It'll be fine. You'll pick it up real fast. People are like, what kind of accent do you have? And I'm like, it's a little bit of this. It's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of this mixed in. I don't know. Becca Hodge, what can I get for you? Number 9. Becca calls number 9, the big one. All right, you got it. This one's really pretty. Look at how the light hits that inner, that's really great. That inner swirl. Nah, my dad was just a pastor and he moved me around all the time. I'll blame him. New England, Kansas. That was basically it. New England, Kansas, and then Pennsylvania. A little bit of all the things. You can't see. Okay, let me move you down. There we go. I just want to make sure everybody's on Niknax.net. All right, number 34 is going to Becca. Becca Hodge. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, 2 more times, and then we will add more. All right, so let's duplicate. And it's running. So if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, I want to invite you here to Niknax.net. That is Niknax.net. My name is Jocelyn, the Crazy Lamp Lady. It's one of the many facets of Crazy Lamp Ladies, Crazy Lamp Ladies, all of the Crazy Lamp Ladies, Crazy Lamp Lady. But I own Niknax.net. We have over 5,000 sellers, almost 50,000 members, and over 115,000 listings. And we'd love to have you come on over and hang out with us. We're 2 years in, and we're going super fast. And you could be one of those people that were like, I remember when Niknax first started. And isn't it great to be able to be one of those people? You could be one of those people if you came over and joined us right now on Niknax.net. So the way it works is this is soft close. So every time there's a new bid, it resets to 10 seconds. That's how it works. Yeah, you remember all, well, no, you know, the people who are like, I remember the days when eBay was blah, blah, blah. Well, just think, you know, in 20 years, people are going to be like, I remember the days when Niknax, all right, number 7. You got it, number 7. Boop, boop, boop. I love the color variation on this. It's so nice. Such a good contrast. One of them people. That's right. You remember the day when I braided Moon Sky? Look where we are now. Isn't that so good? People are like, I remember the day when you started Crazy Lamp Lady. Well, guess what, guys? I didn't start Crazy Lamp Lady. I didn't know that until today. I just learned that. I didn't actually start the Crazy Lamp Lady. And if you know, you know. But apparently that's the thing. Number 35 is going to Onion and Thistle. But I know a lot of people are like, oh, I remember the day when you went from Relic Recoverist to Crazy Lamp Lady. All right. Let me run number 36. No, I love that. All right, let me run this. We are running number 36, and then we're going to add some more in, okay? So let me run this. I know, that was so good. All right, I better pick some more marbles. I'm up in here reading the comments. I'm like, oh man, I should be adding some more marbles, and I gotta find some good ones. Okay, this one's interesting. So I'm trying to add every round. I try to add some variety. I know that was so good. She's like, listen, let me get my teacher voice on and tell you how it is. And I was like, who is this chick telling me? Like, you know what? I kind of like her. She's pretty bad, and I like her. All right, number 4. Number 4. All right, this guy with the turquoise. You got a little orange in there and the red. Did we decide if this one was signed? I can't remember. No, this one is not signed, but it's got some really neat coloring to it. And it's even got a little swirl. So, all right, let me get that in a baggie for you. Into the bag it goes. All right, my phone is at 20%. I'm just going to warn you guys, I'm not at the photo booth where I can plug it in. So, if I drop off, you know, in 20% worth of time, you guys will know what happens. All right, let's add some new ones in. Oh, you know, I admire her a lot. I think she's pretty great. She's pretty awesome. I admire her hustle. She's pretty awesome. Let me. Oh, thank you so much. This one is signed. This is yellow and orange. And I'm trying to look. It almost looks like there's green. I think it is green. I think that is green. You know what I love about her is she's able to ignore the haters. And then, like, the people who hate her, I'm like, why don't you like, do you actually have a reason for not liking her? Because I don't see any reason for not liking her. Like, just, she's, like, there's no reason not to like her, you know, unless you're just like, oh, she annoys me. Okay, whatever. But I don't get it. I'm like, she's just doing her thing, and she's a boss. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe you don't like her music, but she's a boss. I admire her. Whatever. Y'all can, whatever. This is really cool. I don't even know what's going on here. This is the one where I was like, this is really unique. Let me show you against the white background. So this has got, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on here. There's no signatures on it. It's unique compared to a lot of the ones I'm showing, and that's why I'm putting it on the board. It's got like these bars of bubbles. I don't know. And then it also has the blue. So it's interesting. I thought we'd add that in. And you know what? I might actually put that on a green. There we go. I don't know, you can see it a little bit better. We need 2 more. So let's put a big one in. Let's put a purple. I think somebody asked for purple last week, right? All right, I am going to show you this. So there is a little bump there. So I want you to be aware of that. I'm actually going to put that forward facing, so if anyone's here, they can see it. No signatures. This is like an amethyst, but we do have that little nick there. Okay, so I'll put that facing you guys so you can remember that that one's got a little boo-boo. And then, how about red? Oh, this is pretty. Let's see. Yes, it is 10% to sell, but I'll tell you what, you could support like you have never gotten on Whatnot. That's the difference. So this is cobalt and it's got the red. It's like a little bit frothy and I kind of like that about it. Let me see if there's a signature. There are no signatures on this. So we are going to put it right here in the middle and that brings us to 9 and we are going to run it. And here it goes. Number 37. And there it goes. It's running. Oh, check for glow. You got it. Hang on. Boop. So, looks like this guy's got a little bit. This one does have glow. I mean, we're not looking at a whole lot of glow here. I think it's just the same as before. Kind of the same. Nothing special. Not like that one that was staring at you. That's for sure. Harry and Ruby's mom. Which one can I get for you? Number 4. Alrighty, number 4. Boop. All right. This is incredible. I mean, that's like hypnotizing, isn't it? I love it. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm running low on bags. That's wild. Although we have bagged up a lot of stuff. I like it too. I do. I think it's pretty awesome. No hole all the way through. That one's just straight up closed up. All right, number 37. I have to ask, if you're in Kansas, do they still have, when I was a kid, we used to go, like Hallmark had this, I think it was called Kaleidoscope. Was it called Kaleidoscope? Where we could go and it was like this artsy crafting thing at the mall. I'm wondering if they still have that. I'm going to duplicate this. I know. How did we do 70 last week? That just seems insane. It's still there. Oh my God. I loved that as a kid. That was like one of my favorite things. We're going to run this as number 38. And there it goes. Just running. Number 38. Oh, Juliet's messaging me. She wants me to come home. I'm probably going to run till 9 o'clock. And then I'm going to head home. It's still at the Hallmark headquarters. I wonder how much it's changed from when I was a kid. You know, when I was a kid, they used to have like I remember they had this wax like in a hot pot and we would go in and I would literally dunk you weren't supposed to, you know, but I would dunk my hand in the hot pot of wax just to get wax all over my hand. And that wasn't what you were supposed to do with the wax. I think you were supposed to like art with it. But I was just like, I'm going to stick my hand in this whole hot vessel of wax because why not? Yeah. So I'm wondering if they still have that. I feel like that's probably, 25 years later, a liability. Oh, shoot. Lainey, number 7. Absolutely. Of course. So that would be all right. 6, 7. Right here. I just want to make sure that you are aware that we do have, where was it? Oh, this right here. It's like a little bump, but it is okay. That's fine. All right. Just want to double check, make sure we're on the same page. Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. I don't exactly remember what its purpose was. I just remember loving the wax because it was fluorescent, and then you could go in the black lights, and your like whole hand would glow. It was funny. It was a whole thing. Number 38. Maybe 50. All right, you got it. That one's coming your way. It would be fun to bring the kids and have them do that all these years later, you know? All right, let's duplicate. We're going to run it 2 more times. So let's run it. And we'll run it again. All right. Oh, gosh. I would love to go to Kansas. Now I'm like talking myself into it. I'm like, I could go to Kansas. I could just load up the kids, homeschool them the whole way. I know I'm going to lose all my marbles. I love these marbles. This has been so much fun. I don't know what I'm going to do after the marbles. I like lose my purpose in life, I feel like. Just kidding. Tomorrow I'm having a sale actually at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm selling all the not marbles that I bought in New York. So I would love to have you guys hang out with me tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. I'm going to preload the sale after this sale. So I'll have it preloaded because the girls have already snapped photos. But tomorrow we'll be selling stuff. Jody. Yes, you can, of course. Number 5. So that's like this frothy one. Look at how frothy it is. Isn't that frothy? It's weird, but it's good. Listen, I want to move everywhere. If you talk to any of my friends, you'll be like, she wants to move everywhere. I want to move everywhere. Yeah. And that's okay. So that's number 5. And then number 9 is this little weirdo that we're not really sure what he's doing. He's like some microbial bacteria under a microscope. But we love him. He's on the science slide, that's for sure. Or fireworks exploding. He could also be that. Decisions. It's tapered air, but I don't know how they did it. Oh, that makes sense. It is kind of impressive. Number 8. You're going to know what number 8. This is a good one. I like all the colors in this one. All right. Let me stick it into a bag for you. All right. Yeah, they're definitely like pillars of air, which is really neat. Yeah, absolutely. Sure thing. Number 39. All right. I'm probably only going to be on for about another 18 minutes. But if you guys aren't into the marbles, Sandy is on right now. I think she's selling some. I mean, Sandy's always got good stuff. It's obnoxious, the stuff that she finds. She's just so good at it. I'm like, Sandy, why do you have to be so good at what you do? Is number 5 brown or purple? Number 5 is red, actually. It's red and blue, and it's marked R. But the combination of the red and blue and white kind of makes it maybe look all brownish purple. All right, we're going to add some in. Wait, no, we got to run it one more time. Let me add one more. Okay, duplicate. Let's run it 40, and then we'll add one more in. All right, so it's running, and then we'll run it. And it is going. Yeah, she is amazing. Yeah, you got to come over to Niknax.net, though. Niknax.net. She's always got great stuff. But she's also on YouTube. A lot of people have been asking. She's back on YouTube for at least a little while. Well, she's traveling and finding cool stuff. When will I be listing the baskets? That's a very good question. I've been meaning to but I want to find more than just the basket. Like I want to list more than just the baskets. So I have to find other stuff to list kind of like at the same time. Yes. So sometimes it takes a while to get approved as a seller, but I've been approving seller. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? It does that. It's like, here, look at these marbles. I want to show you a close-up. And then it's like, never mind. It'll do that a few times. Delphi 2000. What can I get for you? Yes, of course you can. Number 3. This is our Banana Fosters. This was lovingly named by Chrissy. There's like a air bubble in here that's kind of like a little peekaboo. And that's it. Number 3. Is that the one? Maybe? Yes? No? Are you guys still there? Did I lose you? Oh, number 5. Okay. Number 5? This one? The frothy one? I'm a fan of this one. It just looks like a galaxy. This is the one you're going to go with? Or are you just asking to see it again? That's the one. All right, cool. I like this one. I think it's really neat. It definitely, to me, looks like a galaxy. All right. So this is number 40. All right, I think we're going to run it maybe 1 or 2 more times after this. I mean, like the rounds. You know what I mean? Okay. So let me add in 4 more. Where did I put those marbles? I swear I just pulled it out, but I just, oh, here. Okay, let's start with this guy. So this is orange and red. Kind of neat. We're going to put that here. And then we need a big marble, right? We got to put a big one in there. How about this guy? I feel like I had a couple of these. We're going to do this really big one. And we're actually going to replace this because I feel like our big marbles need to go in place number 9. Number 9 is reserved for the big ones. All right, so that goes there. And then this is yellow and red. That's kind of neat, right? We'll put that here. And we need one more. Stand by. This one. Talk about being a tornado in the middle. This is the one. There's no signature there, and there's no signature there. Okay, so this one does not have a signature. But we're going to put that one in the middle. And we're going to run it. I didn't see any signatures on the ones I just put out. So we didn't add in any signatures. I should put number 7. I think so. Swap them. I think you're right. I think that's better. All right. Good call. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. Glowy. Let's check glowy. Before we run it, we'll check glow. So, this has a little bit of glow, especially there on top. This one has the glow. We talked about that. These 2 are glowy. The blue obviously doesn't. And I think that's it. And it's started. And it's running. Boop, there it goes. It is running. You're going to run it 4 times. Thank you for your bids. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'll be running stuff that I've got preloaded. See what the girls, and if it's not preloaded and I had it in New York and I don't have it set aside for the signature sale, I'm not opposed to running it. So if you saw it in a video and you're like, oh, I don't see it, I may run it if I have it and it's easily accessible. Delphi 2000. That round is yours. Which marble would you like? Number 9, the big one. Alrighty. The big one. You got it. Into the bag it goes. Number 41. All right, perfect. Yay! All right, let's run 42. It is running. There it is, number 42. There's some really cool ones out there. I really like this one. That one's got that that silvery, I don't know. I thought that one was pretty neat. Is this one signed? Did we decide? I know I said I didn't add any signatures, but that one's not signed. This one's cool. Oh, look, that one's signed. DR. I lied to you guys. It's signed. It's signed DR. All right. My bad. It's signed. You know, some of these signatures are so, I've said this the last time I had a sale. Some of the signatures are just so hard to see. So that's why I'm turning them over again. Yes, absolutely. Well, it also gives people an idea for like the variety that there is, you know. Vintage Rose 60. That is yours. Number 4. Absolutely. For sure. The DR marble. I really like the colors on this. And it's coming your way. So let me stick that in a bag. Number 42. And while I'm sticking that in a bag, I'm going to run the next one. Let me just write number 42. And it's going to run 43. Did it duplicate? Didn't duplicate. There it goes. All right. Ready? Number 43. I am not on every day. No, not every day. Next week, I'll probably be on hardly at all. Because next week I'll be traveling. But when I'm here present at my place of work, I try to be on as often as possible. Yeah. So you went magnet fishing? I love that. That is awesome. Did you find anything cool? That sounds like so much fun. You found a hook? Hey, you know, that's awesome. The first time we went metal detecting, I found a crowbar, you know, and a pie tin. So, yeah, I mean, it's just fun being out. Ms. Liz, congratulations. You get to pick any of the items you see. Number 7. Okay, perfect. You know what you wanted? You're like, I want number 7. That's a great choice. I'm surprised this lasted as long as it did. I love that has like a little blue to it. I think it's wonderful. And that is, yeah, you know, I don't know what we're going to do because when I get back, it'll be too cold to go out on the river unless I get like a wetsuit or something. Like, I don't know. But Mike of Great Finds invited me to go out in a field with him and Bo. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's do some field detecting. You know, I love finding Civil War stuff, but my heart has always been in colonial. I love finding colonial things. So I'm down for the Civil War stuff, but I love finding colonial things. I think because I grew up in New England, you know, and I think for me, colonial is where it's at. All right, let me duplicate. We're going to run one more time, then we'll add in. So let's run 44. And it is running. Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, Jess. I appreciate that. All right, this is running. Yeah, I don't know. I like, finding old shoe buckles and old buttons and coins, and I think that's a lot of fun. Wily Dreamer, number 44. Of all the marbles out there, which one would you like? And I think we'll have time for like one more round. We'll stretch it, but I think one is good. One round is good. And then, when I get back, we'll have time for, we'll run another cell. I'm tired. I still have to edit tonight's video for you guys. Last night I almost fell asleep. I almost said, never mind. I'm not going to put a video on tonight. Number 1. All right, number 1. We've got this wigwag. Swirly whirly. And like I said, I think that is a signature there. So that's number 1. And then number 5. This is biggin'. We didn't see any signatures, but it's really got this cool swirl on the inside. So that is number 5. So those are the 2. Number 5, right? You got it. Number 5. All right. So let's do one more round of this. It definitely looks like a twister. I would say yes. Number 44 is going to Wily Dreamer. All right. So I have that over here. Now let's put some new ones out. Okay, here is this guy. So this has the Let's in it. I'm looking for a signature. Nope. I don't see any signatures. Now I'll be all right. I will be. I still haven't even finished it. I'm still sipping on it, so I'll be fine. So we have this. Put that here. Let me see here. Where is? Oh, here. Okay, this is really pretty. This has the somebody asked about lamp work. This is signed TW. Is a signature. TW. And it does have a flower on the inside. A pretty red flower. So we'll put that here in the middle. And then I gotta pick 2 more for our last round. This one, you guys talked about Willy Wonka earlier. This is the Willy Wonka Everlasting Gobstopper. You're welcome. This is it. And it is signed. Signed right there. It is signed. Wait, I gotta see it with my eyes. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to read that for you guys. It starts with an R. Ooh. All right, let's see. Will it focus? There's the signature. You may recognize it if you know your stuff. You could be like, oh, that's a such and such, and I'll be like, okay. But 2014 looks like the date. And that is the signature. Definitely looks like the Everlasting Gobstopper. That'll be number 9, since we like to put our big marbles there. And then how about, gosh, my last pick of the night is like a hard one to make. I'll tell you what. Let me look at my other box, see what I got there. Give me 1 second. WW. Oh, I don't think it was signed WW. That was the signature. This is one of my favorites in here. Oh, okay. I'm going to pick one of my favorites because this is the last round, and why not? All right, this guy. I think that one's pretty good. I don't know how uniform it is all the way around. It's pretty fantastic. It is not. Wait, no, it is. I lied. Look at the little signature right there. KP. This one is signed KP. So here it is. Yeah, Willy Wonka. Oh, I get it. Okay, sorry, Melissa. That was over my head. Sorry. Bear with me. Okay, let's run. 45. And there it goes. It is running. It is running. Alrighty. Thank you guys for your bids. I really appreciate you all for hanging out with me tonight. I love being able to bring this marble collection to you, and I love that you guys are loving it. I think we have another sale here in these few boxes. So probably when I get back from Massachusetts, we'll have another marble sale. And I'll have more because I'm picking up the rest of the collection because they did tell me that they had more. so we'll have more actually when I get back, and we can add it to what I've got left. I guess my thoughts of selling everything I bought before I left again was a little too optimistic. But you know what? I did all right. We still have tomorrow. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for coming on and hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. Even from all the way over there on Facebook land. Harry and Ruby's mom, that pick is yours. Whatever you see out there that you love. Number 7. Alrighty, number 7. Oh, man. Yes. This one is so good. That is a great marble. All right, into the bag it goes. Into the bag. All right. Yes, good choice for sure. Good choice. All right, number 45. And Ruby's mom. Perfect. All right. Let's run it again. Yes, I am using Salt Cellars. All right, let's run it again. Yeah, I got these actually when I was in New York, in the Finger Lakes. I bought the little Salt Cellars. I was like, these will work. Great. Do they? No, they do not. I was surprised. I was actually surprised those did not glow, but they don't. I thought they would. But they make for great marble holders, that's for sure. And Lisanne. Thank you so much. Which one can I get for you? Number 4. Alrighty, number 4. Good pick. What I like about this one is it reminds me of old glass windows. Like it's slightly like modeled almost. It's really cool. And then the colors. It's a great pick. Into the bag. All right. And number 46. Alrighty. There it is. Let's duplicate number 47. And it is running. I'm sorry it's jumping like that. Here, you know what? I'm going to take it out and just hold it. It's driving me nuts. There we go. You guys don't need that jumping all over. There it is. That's better. I'll just hold it. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes it does. I don't know what's going on. And Onion and Thistle Thrift. You are the winner. Which marble can I get for you? Number 12. Oh, I don't think we have a number 12. All right, let me just grab that right over here. No, I'm just kidding. Number 9. Did you mean number 9? I feel like you did. But I don't want to grab it unless you say yes. Number 9. Yes. All right, cool. Number 9. The Willy Wonka of marbles. This is so fun. I really like this one. And it's going to go in a bag for you. Okay, so if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, you got to be on Niknax.net in order to bid. So it's www.niknax.net. This is where I'm selling right now. So even though you can see me on Facebook and YouTube, I'm having my sale on Niknax.net, and I'm multicasting. I'm sending the video out to Facebook and YouTube, but it's on Niknax. It takes 2 minutes to register. You just put in your payment and your shipping information. It's all through Stripe, so it's super secure, but it's on Niknax.net. And that is where we are selling the marbles. So I'm going to set you guys down while I put this in a bag. Since I took you out of the stand, I can't. Got to put it in a baggie. So give me 1 sec. All right. And that would be number 47. Oh, look. You guys get to look at all my dust on my stand. That's gross, isn't it? Number 47. Onion and thistle. All right. Here it is. Perfect. All righty. Niknax.net. Just like that. I gotta order more. That reminds me, actually, I gotta order more stickers. Oh, absolutely. You're welcome. All right. Duplicates. All right. We're gonna run number 48. And there it is. It's running. So we have quite a few options left. We have this lampwork flower. We've got this guy, the weirdo. We have the Bananas Foster. This neat swirly guy. And then this black and orange, which is great for Halloween. It's kind of a fun Halloween marble. Vintage Rose 60. Which marble would you like? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Number 5. All right. Number 5, the flower. That one is yours. All right, let me see you guys back up here. You guys are at 6%. See, I'm like, I know that I'm running out of time. And my face is so itchy. I keep itching at my face behind the camera. You guys didn't know that, but I'm itching. I wonder if I ate something I wasn't supposed to. I feel like I'm allergic to anything now. What did I eat? I had a salad. I'm not allergic to salad. Number 48. And Rose. 60. Okay, cool. No, actually, I have that melasma on my face, on my cheeks, and like right here above my lip. And so the doctor prescribed this cream for my face, and it's like basically like this bleach cream for my skin. And I put it on my cheeks and like right here, and I think that I'm having a reaction to it. I think that's what's happening. So it's just one thing after the next with my face, but it is what it is. I'm sure eventually it'll be fine. I have really sensitive skin, like super sensitive skin. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. We had some really amazing. Let me show you guys what we still have left. All right, so here's what we still have in the marbles. There's some really great ones in here. So like, I'm not like cherry picking. I'm trying to like give you guys a really good variety and still make sure that if I run, another choice, we have more cool marbles to run. So there are some really great marbles still left. And this is just one case, and then we have the next case. I know the zebra one's so fun. And then we also have all the marbles in here, which are equally as amazing. Like, look at this guy. That has like that pink core. So when I come back, I'm going to have more marbles. I'll have new ones. And then I will also have these left over. I have another tote down in there. There's more marbles in that one. So I'll have to schedule a sale when I get back. So stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when I'm scheduling the sale when I get back. Tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm selling stuff from New York. I'm not sure how much the girls were able to preload, but I will be putting a preloads up on that sale. And that'll be 4:30. And then whatever I don't have preloaded, I'm willing to run stuff at, a little above my cost. But if you've watched my videos and you're like, hey, what about that thing? And I'll be like, if it's signed, I'm probably running it in the signature gallery, which is happening September 20th and 21st. If it's not signed, I'll probably be willing to run it. But anyway, so I'm going to get out of here now, and hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. And I appreciate you all for hanging out with me, for checking out the marbles that I had to offer. And I think I'm going to pass you along. I got to get back. I got to edit a video and get that out to you tonight. And it's already 9 o'clock, so got some work to do. But I am going to pass you along to another seller. So let's see who's live right now. We've got a ton of sellers live, and I love seeing that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. We have vintage. So we have the Rogue, which is, what day is today? Oh, it's Thursday. So we've got clothing tonight. Thursday's usually pretty heavy with clothing. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Jenny K is selling marbles. So I think it's just fitting that we head over to Jenny K, because we're going to follow this up with some more marbles. How does that sound? So let's head on over to Jenny K and check out what she's got to offer. So let's go over there, and everybody have a wonderful night, and I will see you all later.